Hi, it's Jayne Storey. Thanks again for all the messages that you've been sending me, and it's quite nice to have questions as well. So the question that I've got this week from somebody is about how mindfulness meditation and awareness of breathing can help in your putting. Well, you don't need me to tell you that in your short game, more than anywhere else apart from maybe walking to the first tee, your nerves and anxiety and mental interference can wreak havoc with the fluidity of your putting stroke. In fact, one cancels out the other. So it's really important as you approach the greens and as you step onto the greens that you notice what's happening. There are a whole sequence of changes, biochemical changes, a chain reaction that sort of courses through the body as you approach the greens and as you step onto the greens. And this phenomena is, I've seen it and spoken about it with the tour professionals as well as a committed amateur. Things like the grip becomes tighter, your breath becomes shallower, the feelings of anxiety are heightened. All of these things set off a chain reaction in your biochemistry. You'll have more adrenaline, your heart rate will go up, your muscles shorten and tighten very slightly. There's less oxygen to the brain. You get adrenaline rather than endorphins going around your system. So all of these things show that you've gone into the stress response. What's more important than anything else is that you see this, that you notice this, that you become conscious of this. A wonderful way to counteract this is to do your meditation practice and remember to breathe deeply, focusing on the lower tummy, taking deep, long, slow breaths. That will take you out of the stress response and into relaxation, the relaxation response, which is also hardwired into the nervous system and can be activated by the way that you breathe. Other things that are helpful or can be helpful to you are to notice your environment. I've worked with people that have played golf on the most beautiful surroundings, with hills and valleys and cliffs and mountains and, views of the ocean. And they forget, they don't even notice the scenery because they're so intent and so focused on that shot. Well, if you can step back a little bit, one of the secrets of being in the zone or being in the flow state is to take your time. So if you can just step back a little bit, when you feel your grip getting too tight or you sense that you're rushing, look around you. Notice the light. Notice the breeze. Notice little insects flying around or the birds. Look at the shadow that the flag's casting on the green in the late, afternoon sun. All of these things are conducive to activating the occipital lobe, which is at the back of the brain. This gives you the alpha brain waves, which research tells us is a state of mind that players who are making one or two putts, are in, the alpha state. It also opens up the peripheral vision. It enhances your ability to really see the undulations and the surface of the putting green. So, it's not new age mumbo jumbo. This is, hard neuroscience. The more relaxed you can be when you're putting, the more fluid the putting stroke's going to be. So you can find out more about my training at jaynestorey.com. That's Jayne with a Y, and Storey is spelt with an EY. Or you can have a free training report called Breathing to Win, which will help you with all of these things that I've been talking about. And you can find that at chi-performance.com.